were severing ties with DAP. Then on 16th of June, you said that Pakatan Rakyat ceases to exist. And Lim Guan Eng, the advisor for DAP, said Pakatan Rakyat is dead. Did you consult your coalition partner, Keadilan, PKR? Did you consult them before you said Pakatan Rakyat was dead? Because surely you must ask, they are your coalition partner. You can't just say it.
No, we were actually talking as far as DAP is concerned. And that is the position of the party. Because they severed ties with DAP. They did not sever ties with, past severed ties with DAP, past did not sever ties with PKR. And you know why they did not say they sever ties with PKR? Because if they say they sever ties with PKR, then they have to resign from the Selangor state government. And finally, at the end of the day, it's all about government posts and positions for the past. So when they say they sever ties with DAP, we have to respond. And why should we be consulting PKR and put them on the spot when past severed ties with DAP, not with PKR? It's not fair to them. So we say that since you have severed ties with DAP, the press asks us what is our position. We say that since they have done so, PR ceases to exist.
So there was no more talking between...
You think who?
Between everyone, all the parties?
No, we do discuss with PKR, but we do not discuss with PAS.
So it's complete break?
Yes. Complete and irrevocable.
So, the point is that, does it mean then that Pakatan has always just been a loose coalition? I mean, our impression from over the last, since 2008 was that, or whether was it 2008? Yeah, 2008 was that it was a unified coalition with policy frameworks that will be implemented over time. But it seems now that just straight away, just like that, within 10 days or maybe less than that, 3 days after the Shura Council, or whether they brought the motion, you straight away say, that's it. Pakatan is dead. I mean, Lim Guan Eng, DAP advisor state. And just like that.
Yeah, because past severed ties with us. And they no longer subscribe to the common policy framework. And neither do they support the 2013 General Election Manifesto. So what choice do we have? And we always thought that they subscribe fully to the common policy framework and the General Election Manifesto, but apparently not so. And to hear Hadi supporting Najib on one NDB, even stating that you need 4 witnesses before you can prove corruption, I think that was the final straw that broke the camel's back. Even in Islamic countries, documentation is enough, it suffices to get a person charged and convicted of corruption. So I think we did not have any choice there.
But I mean, when when you all formed Pakatan Rakyat, I mean, you must have known at some point that Hudud was going to be part of PAS's objective. I mean, it is their credence, the basis of what they are set up for. I mean, for you then to go now and just, reject them, and I mean, to dissolve it completely because of a few issues that then led up to the Muktamar, and then there's a bit of conflict, and then PAS severed ties because of all these conflicts. And in that sense, I'm not sure whether DAP has been very ignorant or refused to acknowledge that PAS is going to implement Hudud or will push for Hudud at some point in time. So,
well, the PAS.
Then what's the point of Pakatan?
The PAS of old and the new PAS are completely two different creatures. The PAS of old basically was very progressive. You have very progressive leaders. You have Khalid, you have Mujahid, you have Mat Sabu. Very progressive leaders. And they always say that, well, Hudud is part of the struggle of PAS. It's not the time. But the conditions are not conducive. And that has always been their position. But suddenly you have Hadi, who takes a different position. He has even said that he has veto power over the entire CEC. And we don't operate on this basis. We operate on the basis of collective leadership. When you have one person who says that he can be the sole arbiter, I mean, that is not the arrangement that we decided upon when we set up Pakatan Rakyat. So clearly, the spirit of Pakatan Rakyat does not live within Hadi or within the new leadership of PAS. And if that is the case, then Pakatan ceases to exist. It is not a decision that we decided on the spur of the moment. I mean, it has taken some time. We have been actually disappointed. We are disappointed and we have been betrayed many times by the actions of Hadi. This is not the first time he has broken his word. This is not the first time that he does not practice what he preached. This is not the first time when in front of the entire Pakatan leadership, he makes a promise which he doesn't deliver. No different from UMNO. How can you work and operate with a leader of a component party who operates in such a dishonest and unscrupulous fashion? Whilst we can tolerate once, twice, I think there is always a limit. And finally, we decided that because of his public statements where he openly supported Najib, even one NB, I think our decision has been proven to be justified. And if somehow our faith in the promises of the progressive leaders of past has not been proven by subsequent actions, I can only say we apologize to the people of Malaysia that the progressive leaders in past, once they were kicked out and completely excised from the past leadership, they went back to their fundamental core. I think, and that spelled the end of Pakatan Rakyat. We can only feel sorry and apologize to the people of Malaysia. But again, we will not lose hope, because I think the progressives within PAS have decided that the duty to replace the Barisan National government is a sacred one. And they will form a new party so that we can pursue and continue the objective. It's made up of 3 parties.
Yes.
PAS, PKR, DAP. It's not made up of 3 individuals. It's not made up of Ahmad Ibrahim, not made up of Hadi Awang, it's not made up of Siang. 3 parties. 3 in 1. You cannot have Pakatan Rakyat without even one. So when PAS decided to sever ties with DAP, that spelled the end of Pakatan Rakyat. You understand?
I do understand,
Yeah, right.
but I do hear what you say. But because you can't just ignore keadilan just like that.
No, we did not ignore keadilan. We did indicate to them what we were going to do.
You did indicate.
Yes, we did indicate to them. Your discussions with certain leaders in PKR. Of course, this is a decision that would have to be made by DAP, because they severed ties with DAP, not with PKR. And I've said earlier, to try to get PKR drawn into the picture would not be unfair to PKR, because PAS severed ties with DAP, not with PKR.
So you say Pakatan Rakyat is dead?
Yes.
So is the Selangor government, the Selangor Pakatan Rakyat government, dead or alive?
We have already said that as far as the Penang state government is concerned, there's no more Penang PR government. There's only the Penang state government, because Pakatan Rakyat is dead. Now, that is a reality, and of course, is something that ASMIN will have to deal with. But when you do not have PAS and DAP on the same page, how can there be a PR? It is just not sustainable, it is just not viable anymore.